Hey everyone, welcome back to I Am Future. I've played a lot in between the last episode and this one. I've built all sorts of weird and wonderful things. I moved the beacon thing over here and I have completed it. I've got materials everywhere, I've upgraded all sorts of stuff. I've literally just been farming. Farming, and you know, when I say farming I mean like, you know, cutting things up. Collecting. I did unlock this last elevator, which takes you down to this area down here. Quite a few things down here. We'll just pop down there and have a look. So quite a few things down here. I haven't really gotten into opening too much down here yet. I cleaned up a few things. There's a couple of bits and pieces down here to pick up. Nothing that isn't new. Or nothing that is new, I should say. Yeah. I did go ahead and build another teleporter down here. And there are these things here. We can get a lot more of the tech wood and that sort of stuff. The wolfram and that from these materials, carbon, all sorts of things down here. So again, used a lot of this material to build that last. I think we change this to gates. No, I wanted to take that to Friendly Bridge is where I wanted to be, which is here. Cool. So the last thing we need to do here, and if we open up our tasks now, it says charge the cosmic beacon and make contact with Eden. So I've got a few generators here, and I've got this battery, top tier solar generator. So let's hook this guy here. I don't know if it needs to be fully charged. I'm assuming it does. That looks like it's going to take a moment to fill, which will be fun. But yeah, pretty much trying to work out making a few more recipes. I jumped on a couple of websites. I know there's plenty of different recipes out there. There is an achievement if you can unlock all of them. Upgraded my oven, moved it around. Things are a lot slower to open now. I don't know if that's just because I've been playing it so much or what that is, but you can see I've unlocked kimchi, unlocked sashimi, a few other bits and pieces as we went through, but there's still plenty to do here in terms of kitchen wise. A lot of my storages are upgraded. This one here is just seeds now, so I'm telling them all to go to there. But as I said, I've got quite a bit. No, I don't want to rename that one. Quite a bit of material floating around in all of these. Plenty of the wolfram, plenty of the other thing that you make. Built a second resource printer and just originally had that one just set automatically making foam panels. I've turned it off just before recording because you can see I've got quite a bit of that here. Try doing that the right way. Quite a bit of foam panels. Probably need to clean up a lot more. And then this one I was mainly doing metal frames with. So again, we wouldn't hurt to have them over here. But a lot. I spent a lot of time literally just having it run. Anyway, pretty much at the point where I'm waiting for really. Oh, look at this. This is cool. Needs a bit of charging. I don't know whether to hook one of these up like directly and have it go. Don't think it's got just one connection. Oh no, it's got two. What if I do this? Have it absolutely feeding all of it in there. Maybe I'll take that one out. Just have this connected here. See how quickly it's draining it. And that means that these ones are the only ones running this. Not ideal, but I want this to fill up. Not draining back out of there, eh? Turn that off. Wow, look at it go. Some more. I'm going to need to go and collect more bits and pieces soon. Out of them. All this is literally just to fill this guy up. I think this is just a graphical glitch with the lines going that way. These things are upgraded as well, so that will take a bit of power. But I think everything's clean. Everything's tidy. Again, I've been moving things around. I got a little bit more material storage over here. I've patched so much floor, it's not funny, but I haven't popped the achievement for patching all the floor. So, well, I haven't seen it go anyway. It may have happened. And I've just missed it, or I may still have one square somewhere that I haven't put in, but I've patched as much as I can. I was pushing for that achievement. That took quite a bit of plastic, and I think I've been doing so much. So flooring is yeah, plastic and biomass. So yes, this is. Gosh, that's drained already. We'll just smash it through and go and collect up a little bit more. I think I've got it in one of these. Cool. Just figure I'll need a bit of that. This guy's turned off, but I did do an upgrade on him, so it is a high power crypto farm, but it's turned off at the moment, so prioritizing the rest of the network. I think there is a message to read up here, so let's go and... Yes, there is. Let's go and see what it says. Okay, bookworm. Sounds like good fun. I have to say, I can't really imagine this shade. Do you think you could describe it? Shade is just a shadow, but like me, but dark, flat, and silent. That'll do. Due to freaking power outages late, demand for biogenerators has gone up. Yep, cool. Resident of Eden. Water may have ruined the land, but it also will save it. I sometimes dream of huge aquariums. So I'll name them after such a worthy fisherman as yourself. Yep, sometimes I feel like it's all in vain. Cool. Go and put more more thing in here, because I'm sure it's draining quite quickly. Look at it go. What are we up to? A third of it, I guess. Alright, I'm going to do this for a couple of minutes, because obviously that's what I need to do to get this thing full. So bear with me, and I'll be back shortly. Okie dokie, we're back. This has got almost there. 30 something power left. Things are... what it does. Okay, it's charged. I'm going to connect you back to this. I'm going to connect this to... yeah. And hello, Lucius. Chris, what a surprise. I didn't expect to hear from you. How are you getting on? Spare me the pleasantries. I know what you did. I hope you're ashamed of yourself. Yes, I'm a total failure as a mayor, as a corporate leader, and as your brother. Tell me, Christopher, have you found the answer to the question, do androids go to heaven? Enough, that sounds infinitely cynical coming from you. Answer my questions first. What is Eden's destination? Our researchers found an Earth-type exoplanet that can support life. We have enough fuel to get there, and we'll be in cryogenic sleep during the flight. All we need is data and samples. You can save a handful of lives. I had a rocket ship with me when I woke up. Right. That perhaps a little too sentimental. But I gave every android a toy before they were sent down. believed that humanity would be reborn. The toys in the hands of the messengers were a symbol of young humanity awakening in the cradle of a new world. What did your corporation do? Unicorp transferred consciousness into technology. The planet was overpopulated and I saw it as a solution. Too late, I discovered that by placing minds inside items, science had essentially created a new form of slavery. Do try to understand things from my point of view. I wanted to give humanity immortality and failed to predict the consequences. Space exploration was our priority. The freighter Eden may have brought back contaminated materials, but it also became our ark. We've been in orbit this whole time, never losing hope that someday we'd get data from Earth. What about the androids? Did you notice how you all look alike? Your shells are copies. You are all my beloved children, sent to Earth to gain the universe's forgiveness and atone for the guilt that is killing me. You're the only one who managed it. You spent so much time in that broken cryopod that you lost your memory and the external willpower that went along with it. You were left to your own devices, and that's how you discovered the real you. More human than all of us. Right. Where did the electrocytes come from? Can I forgive myself for not listening to the cosmobiologists who sounded the alarm when materials from Pandora were brought to Earth? The armed forces were too late. The alien parasite overran the territories. We were forced to flee. Many who you left behind. Tell me about them. Transferred Earl's consciousness, but he wasn't a general or a rich person. Simple workers are what holds society together. The salt of the earth. I still remember how nice it was to escape all my work at Earl's on the roof. Coffee was simply impeccable. Did you date Mariquin? It was true love. The only thing stronger than it was my responsibility to the planet. I couldn't risk my career. I really regret unwillingly breaking Mariquin's fragile heart. Tell her I had no choice and that I still remember everything. Here are Prospero's children. Tell old Prospero that they're fine and they say hello. I saved the corporation's valued experts. About Barbara, how do you justify what Unicorp did to her? Sometimes, my child, if you sacrifice themselves to save millions, it's certainly tough, but you are part of me. You must realise that sometimes the only decisions remaining are the tough ones. Right. Alright, Chris, I hope I've satisfied your interest. I'm on a different plane of existence now and I need your help. I know you've done excellent work. We can modify the tower you built slightly to allow you and your friends to share copies of your consciousness. Bringing your copies to Eden will save us. Your experience and knowledge is crucial, and your worldview is even more valuable. Wow. Sure, whatever. Better choice by a good person. Push the button, we're getting farther away. Okay. Let's go and talk to the others. Right. Lucius suggests sending copies of our consciousness to Eden. I'd rather upload him into a bomb. Fair enough. Lucius suggests sending it. The kind of thinking is what set off a series of disasters. Not worth it. You can go to him. I've learned my lesson. Yep. Fair enough. Negative vibrations. Go on without me. Okay. Decide Eden's fate. None of them want to go. But that's fine. Let's hit the button. Yeah, why not? Ooh. Wake up from cryo sleep, save me from electrocytes, pull American out of a crashed airplane, got Prospero's magic back and dug up Barbara. Managed to fix a smart tower, build a bridge, and pull off one heck of a housewarming party. Bring a top-notch food, the music, entertainment. So when I snapped and sent that bad message, you didn't overreact or anything. Just helped me figure things out. What you found was something no one could have predicted. Turns out you're a clone of the mayor's brother. Really threw us all for a loop, but in a good way. Since you embody the best of both Lucius and Christopher. And then at the end you built a beacon that reached out to the stars and connected with our past. Past that abandoned us. Still won't let go. 75 days, we unlocked 108 items. Look, there's still a bunch of paint and stuff we didn't make, and lights, and got all the artifacts of the past, got all the tools. Didn't quite build everything. Didn't build any of the light towers or bigger waters or pumps, but built a lot of the other stuff. Didn't build any of the decoration things. I made 6 minions. Grew a few plants. Bought 93 things. Okay. Didn't quite get... 53 photos. Okay, so do we need... Did you need to go to every single place? Yep. That's cool. Next. I'm going to hold it in. Right. So that was I Am Future. Thank everyone for watching the series. If you're interested, I mean, it is available over on Steam. Pretty sure there's been a link in the thing the whole time. I've enjoyed playing through this, even though some of it was a little bit grindy at times. Still a decent story. Been a good play. So I'll find something else to put into the rotation after this. Big thanks to the devs and publishers for the key originally. But until the next video, thanks everyone for watching. Comments below. I will see you in that next one. Bye now.